We're hitting chest and tris and shoulders while we're at it. It's a big push day. I got a lot of work done today. Rather than working out in the morning, I decided to work out in the evening. Sometimes it works better for me, especially on Mondays, to just grind, get everything out of the way that I can, and relax into my workout. Straight as that sounds, it feels right. So let's push our bodies, let's push through chest, shoulders, and tris, and get this workout done.
So why are we starting off with incline this time and not flat bench?
Yeah, there's no hard rule on it. Main thing is, I know my front delts, my shoulders are a bit more tired from ripping a very good shoulder workout on Saturday. So doing an exercise like this first, I'm gonna go ahead and exhaust them because I know that they're already gonna be somewhat weak by the end of the workout, and I don't wanna enter, incline bench at my weakest. I wanna enter it when I do have the most energy, knowing how tired they already are. So it's a good way to efficiently exhaust my muscles without, ordering the sequence of exercises in a way that's gonna make me super, super weak on one of them. Tire out these shoulders, then we're gonna drop this into flat bench and just work on the chest, which is gonna make things a little more efficient. Still warming up, not quite all the way at our working weight yet. Let's see how 185 feels for side.
What are we going up to now?
We're gonna do the old 2 plates. Once you start working out, 2 plates becomes this distant goal where you're like, God, if only I can do that. And now to reach it, I gotta say, it does feel good. But if you can do it on incline, that's an extra step. So let's see how we can get it.
So are we going for weight here, or are we going for form?
Always form. If my form starts to collapse, I expect you to fully call me out. Not just because it sets a bad example, because it's just not good. If you wanna actually work your muscles, you need to do a complete range of motion always. You're only cheating yourself out of it. And if you really want to train a half rep because you just want to see if you can get part of the motion down, sure, that's fine. But if I want to get the best response from my muscles, if I want to break them down as efficiently as possible, it's full range of motion always. Same reason why when I squat, I go all the way down until I'm almost sitting. I'm not looking to edge out that 90-degree parallel or that line just so that I can claim that I have a rep. I want to do full range of motion always. So let's see if we've got it here. Let's see. Got a couple. Not the cleanest on the last repetition. I didn't want to make you die for me. So we'll drop it down to pounds off on each side and see if we can get closer to about 8 reps of a working set. And that's okay.
So what's the rep range you usually shoot for?
Start off usually, try to get anywhere from 4 to 6, then 6 to 8, then 8 to 10. Now if I can bump that up and do 6 to 8, 8 to 10, 10 to 12, then I'll go for it. But as always, I do reverse pyramidal, so I'm going to start with my heaviest weight, or my heaviest set first, and scale the weight down over time across the sets. That's the best way to, in my experience, exhaust your muscles because you have more to give at the start. Risky. As I finish this rep, my back is sort of sliding down due to the sweat, which makes getting it up here at the end of the rep a little harder. So you want to be mindful of that. You don't want to make mounting the weight hard. If you do, you're risking having to bail. Having to bail on bench is not only slightly humiliating, it's very dangerous. You can get injured that way, so you want to be careful.
Okay, what are we doing now that your heavy sets are done?
One more good, clean form set, 185 on incline, and then we'll move to flat, isolating more of the middle chest and work that as hard as possible until we can't. Then we'll do tris and a little bit of side delt and shoulder to sort of burn out. You'll notice the way that I always evolve the set progression or the exercise progression inside of a workout is I'm always going to start with my compound movements. I'm going to start with things that are going to work multiple muscles at once and then move down towards isolation because your compound sets require more. They require more muscle work. They're also just more intensive on cardiovascular, like you'll get tired faster. So we want to start with those and then move down towards isolating individual muscle groups when we have less juice to give. So let's hit this and then we'll progress more.
How many are we going for?
185, let's see if we can get 10, 12.
Now are we going down in weight or will we go next?
Probably. We've hit heavy. I'm gonna still try for anywhere from 205 to 225 on the first set to see what I have to give on flat, but more than likely, most of our working sets are gonna be at or below 225 just because I'm tired. I've been hitting it. That backslide was brutal. Almost fell off.
Okay, how many are we going for here?
Probably 8 to 10. This whole thing was lopsided by an entire degree. I just couldn't, like, there's so many. That's like one of the things I hate is like when there's so many pins that like trying to eye level it, especially when you're like in the haze of trying to lift a lot of weight, can make it difficult. You lose sense of your judgment, you know, spatially. We gotta fix though. Let's see if that makes a difference. 8 to 10.
Flat bench is done. Now what are we going into?
I got some seated chest flies, keeping the back stable. Makes it a little bit easier to focus on the stretch in the chest, especially with this motion. I'm focusing on that squeeze in the middle of the chest. Almost like I'm trying to pinch a pencil, keep it standing there. I'm really looking for that almost painful stretch.
Where are you ranking it on your chest pumps of all time?
It's up there. It's one of the better ones I've had this year. That's for sure. But I'm going slow. I mean, I'm going at my own pace. I'm making sure I make every rep count, and that'll make the biggest difference. Come on. Come on.
All right, but now we're going into triceps.
Yes, sir. Come on.
We feeling one more? Or we ended it there? What
got
are we
2 more.
feeling? 2 more.
2 more, and then I got these guys just to
The
force
shoulders.
my side down. So I said I was coming for shoulders. I'm not gonna stop until I'm unable to hold anything. Oh, man. A good lifter always has calluses. That's how you know. Even at the end, like I said, we go for full range of motion, but when you're approaching failure, you want to squeeze out the last of your effort with slowing the motion of the weight as it goes back up and getting some partials because it's more than nothing. Oh man, I need the shirt. Arms won't fit. I can feel so much blood flow rushing through. My arms just feel like, eh. Oh, the gift of the pump. All right, let's get one more. It's like nearly 9 p.m. and my arms could fall off, but it's fine. This is what we wanted.
All right, workout complete. How would you rate that workout 1 out of 10?
It's an 8. I was a little tired, and it's later at night, which is not usually when I work out. But of everything that I had in me, I gave it. And I think that that's always the most important metric, is leaving the gym knowing I went to failure, I pushed myself as hard as I could, and I have kind of a juicy pump. So can't be mad about that. It's time to go home and shower, relax, stretch, breathe, get myself ready for the end. What was a good day? Until next time.